It's about managing mood. And there's 3 moods you've got to manage. You know, number 1 is your mood, because you're in a good mood, you can handle most people, most situations. Yeah? Second mood, obviously, is the mood of the child. And the third mood, actually, is the mood of the others. Because when I go to a classroom to watch Jason, Jack, Connor, you know, Jaden, there are certain names that do the rounds right now. The person I come back, I do the girls as well, you know, Brittany, Courtney, Mercedes. Anyway, but if I'm in the room, at the back of the room, and, you know, and who I'm watching are 2 or 3 other kids who, when the teacher's back is turned, if they're not the mobile meerkats, more M's, by the way, then what happens is these are the ones setting up him, Jaden, or Connor, to things. So every class has got players in. You've got 3 moods to figure out. Yours, theirs, and he just, you know, I remember an exam one day. There was an exam, and it was a maths exam, and it was a mock before, it was Christmas, just after Christmas. And in the hall, there was a lot of people in the hall like this, and all I could hear was a noise, and I should have been walking up and down, I could hear a noise. And this noise was this, it was like, I'm thinking, what is that? As I got nearer, I could see it was Jason. And Jason had his compass out, you know, and he was scrawling his name on the table. And it's an exam. I'm thinking, well, I went over to him and I said, Jason, will you put the compass down? He ignored me. So I got a bit closer. Jason, will you put the compass? He turned around to me with a steely glare and said, go away. So you think, well, what do? I didn't sign up for that. Vychowski didn't tell me what to do there, really. You know, what do you do? So, well, you know, I didn't know what to do. What do? You don't know. So I sent off for Mr. Flood. Mr. Flood had been at the school a few years, and he came back in, and he sized up the situation straight away. I didn't know he did, but in retrospect he did, because he went over to Jason, and he said, Jason, you know, still softly, how are you today, Jason? Jason ignored him, thinking, you haven't got a plan either. And then he started off with something very weird. He said, Jason, do you know, he said, that table and I go back a long way. That table's one of the first tables I sat at when I came to this school. Do you know, Jason, this table and I are probably around about the same age. I'm thinking, what the hell are you doing? And then in Jason's mouth, I saw this little thing. His mouth went like that. Little kink at the end of his mouth. All he did was, he changed the mood, he changed the behaviour. Up he said, let's go for a walk. Up went Jason, like he was a puppy dog. Here's the bottom line about behaviour management. Whatever you call it, it's not behaviour management, it's mood management. Yours, theirs, and the others.